Alright, now it's another day. After 5 days now, I think has passed. And I come back to the track and take a listen one more time. I take a listen to the previous one and actually realize that it mattered that we retune the track to the G because I really wanted this lead to be, let's say, heavy. And I felt like when you tune it down up, it thins out. So because this sound is very important for me, I decided to retune everything back to F. And I do it offline because you have seen already how I tuned, so it was a bit unnecessary work. So we are in the F again. It sounds like this, right? And today we are going to focus a bit on variation and a bit more energy control. At the moment, most of the things stays quite the same during our loops or 16 bar loops over here and there. And what I'm going to do is actually play around now, take in and off stuff to make it a bit variation, a bit more. We're going to control the energies a little bit. We can add a bit automations. We can focus on transitions a bit more so that we have more solid and representative of the track that we will have end up. The way often I do is actually go from the start and just follow through, because when you create something here, you can use there. The one thing though, we have already created a lot of effects, so we should recycle them previously when we need the similar effects so that this track sounds a bit similar. And we have the groove idea pinned down here, so we will probably do the same thing over here, take care of the transition and so on. But let's start from the start and see how it sounds. The first thing I realized, we don't have an intro. I remember that we said that we're gonna make the intro shorter or no intro. I feel like this is a bit too heavy start, so I'm gonna actually do like this, copy one more time and go with maybe something like this. Maybe no claps. Right? And then we can actually bring this one a bit earlier from the behind. Right? Let's do that. We have this one already here on the group. Let's see how it looks. We will probably bring maybe even here. Let me see how it sounds. I remember these are the sands. Okay, we cannot do it this way apparently, so that means we're gonna do it here. Let's put an auto filter. I don't want to just do the same thing on the sands, but I'm going to automate here once and then copy it so that automation is copied there. Let's try. Okay, I'm automating the resonance. We don't want that. We may want that, but not at the moment. And let's try this. And then we should have risers and so on here. Okay, then we should probably not use these guys over here, but we go into the Alright, this is the first idea And we need to make this one a bit more interesting. Now I'm thinking, I want some horns for sure, especially with the transitions. And I want some, do we have it here? We don't have it here. Let's bring an EQ. I want some high passes around the turnaround points or around the 16 8-bar stuff. And what I like to do, either like do it here, make the sound really cool. What you can do actually, solo this. I want it to be softer. Let's try how this works. So we go here and let's say we turn on here. Let's try one more time. Oops. Alright, a couple of things I wanted a bit brighter. Let's turn this on, solo here again. The main reason, other than just high passing it, I feel like sometimes it sounds too weird and artificial. This way you can actually play around and find the sweet spot and then just turn it on and off when you want it. Again, I want something more. I'm thinking. We can't actually now delete this. Now we have to activate group instead and turn on like this, right? Let's try. Right, it's so smooth and cool and nice. Rather than having something like, I see a lot of people just do this, it just sounds bad for me. I mean, this is a very picky position. Like, this is really that one person that we shouldn't doing, but sometimes you are obsessed with some stuff as a producer, and this is one of the things that I'm kind of obsessed. Let me show you the difference. Let's say we are here. They do like this, right? And this version, let's do that. Okay, it was here. It doesn't matter, same thing. Right? Question is, do we need it at the beginning? We can do it like this. I want to do some double hits, to be honest. Maybe I start always here, right? Just like this. And then I'm going to duplicate this once and delete everything. And here, bring it down. So what we want is double or triple, depending. I think here double is better, just like this. The thing is, now you have to play around with your kick. This, right? I'm gonna make it shorter and maybe even darker. You need to copy that as well. This guy. Okay, the one thing that is We make it shorter. Let's play one more time. I think this should be a bit longer here so that we avoid tail. Let's try again here. Nice and groovy, right? I'm gonna actually go out of my way and freeze flatten this. Just too many effects, too many automations and so on. Just flatten it anyways. And we can even play with the length there later on. Or wait. Let's do snap off so that we have a longer kick that we can shorten later on. And we can take a sip of our cola. And I'm gonna probably have a thicker version of this later on. I like making this kind of kick grooves. And I'm even thinking we can have Tommy grooves without damaging the bass too much, because I really like this bass is driving the track. I don't want to take too much away from it. And this freeze and flatten thing, maybe it's coming to new Ableton. Like, we don't need to do this everything. According to my sources, this is happening. I asked them so many times personally that they have to fix this. And I think they are finally doing it. I want the credit there. I can delete this now. Or maybe. See, yeah, I was hearing a bit more. Better. Let's copy this here one more time. Let's listen one more time. Now I'm gonna try it like a tom groove here. Maybe I clip this one. I just wanted it right so that I can feel later on in the track a bit more. Maybe a bit distortion. Okay, let's try one more time. Maybe darker is better. Even darker. Very cool. Okay, idea was making kick this become into tom, which is not I was looking for. Let me try classic trick over here. Another trick will be like moving it here, moving it there, and making something shorter. take the snap off. And do a double kick here. Or maybe like this. This is better. Let's delete this off. I want it slightly darker. I'm gonna do like this. EQ, put it on top. Dang it. Darker. Better. What if we do this then? Ah, that's cool. Okay, this is working now. Let's try one more time. Is it too dark? It is a bit too dark. Again. Cool. This just increases the drivingness of the track. What I'm going to do actually, do we need it here though? Maybe like this. Let's try. That it should be here, isn't it? Same, both of them. Put here. Enjoying this. Great. The variation is everything for this type of very drum heavy track or very driving tracks, because we are relatively minimal track over here, and all the fun should be coming from this small interplay, small changes, small automations and modulations. Let me see. What's here? Yeah. I want a bit more, a bit less. Like this, right? The one thing I'm needing is, of course, transitions, and then I want a bit of warmth in the background. Our pads, ambience are nice. Now those are not pads, but like providing a nice ambience, but I want a regular synth over here. I just want this warmth out of it. And we have pads. Should we put it here? Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the ambience because ambient pad, and let's call it ambient pad. Question is, what should we use? I want something random. Let's bring in pigments, and just to make it a bit more unexpected, I'm gonna avoid, or at least try not using my presets now, simply because I want something that I wouldn't make, so that there's at least difference in it. You can do this like any synthesizer that you want, or anything that you want. I'm gonna go for types, pad. Of course, mice are there. Let's jump over them. These are great. I will use them all the time, but now for now, I just want something. Right? Something different. Something like this. We're gonna really low pass everything. So this will be quite dark. I don't like that rhythm too much because I want simpler. Let's do this. Quantize. What if we make it a bit less dramatic if you take this off? Let me explain quickly why I'm playing this chord. F minor, right? First and fifth. This will work with any chords, anything, because we are playing two most unstable notes, the first, the root, and the fifth. And this one is very unstable note. If I put it's right over this one, so it creates a little tension. That's the reason that I actually put it one octave down, so there's enough separation between C and D flat, so that they don't crash in too much each other, but they still create a tension. But here, this should be much more stable. Right, like this. It's too much movement. You can actually fix the preset itself, or you can just preset surf find something else. Because I'm not 100% sure with that sound, I'm gonna do. Give me something dark and chill. Okay, we need to go pads again, I think. Types, ambient pad. Why only my presets are coming? Pigments wants to use my presets, I see. Let's just pick pads. A bit fuller. I'm gonna end up by using my own presets. I feel it. Come on, give me something. Okay, we can maybe make it more ambient, this one. If I use something like a chorus, yeah, and then put a bit reverb. I want this one quite washed out. Not really, not what I want. Okay, let's continue. There's still, I don't want rhythm. We have too many rhythms. Go here. Noise bothers me a bit.